before the Oscar nominations, before the standing ovations, before becoming one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. Colman Domingo was simply a young man from Philadelphia with a dream, a powerful imagination, and a determination that refused to break. His story is not one of overnight success. It is a story of persistence. A story of resilience. A story about a man who spent decades perfecting his craft before the world finally recognized his brilliance. Today, Colman Domingo is celebrated as an actor, playwright, director, producer, and cultural trailblazer. Yet behind the fame lies a fascinating journey filled with family influences, personal challenges, artistic ambition, and a love story worthy of its own movie. Early life and family origins. Colman Jason Domingo was born on November 28, 1969, in Philadelphia. He was raised in a working-class family that valued hard work, perseverance, and community. Domingo's family background reflects a rich blend of cultures and histories. His mother, Edith Bowles, was African American and deeply rooted in Philadelphia's community. She worked hard to provide for her children and became one of the most important influences in Colman's life. His biological father was from Belize and had Guatemalan ancestry. Through his father's side, Colman inherited a multicultural heritage that connected him to both Central American and African diasporic traditions. Growing up in Philadelphia during the 1970s and 1980s, Domingo experienced both the challenges and opportunities of urban life. The city's vibrant arts scene, cultural diversity, and strong sense of community would later influence his artistic voice. As a child, he was imaginative, observant, and deeply curious about the world around him. Books became an escape and a source of inspiration. Long before he stepped onto a stage, he was already fascinated by storytelling. Parents and siblings. Edith Bowles, the woman who shaped his life. If there is one person whose influence can be felt throughout Colman Domingo's life, it is his mother. Edith Bowles was known for her warmth, strength, and unwavering dedication to her family. She encouraged creativity and self-expression while also teaching responsibility and discipline. Domingo has repeatedly credited his mother for helping him believe in himself, even during difficult periods when success seemed far away. Her death in 2006 was one of the most painful moments of his life. Years later, he continued honoring her memory through his work and frequently spoke about the lessons she taught him regarding dignity, kindness, and perseverance. His biological father. Domingo's relationship with his biological father was more complicated. His father left the family when Colman was still a child. Although the separation created emotional challenges, Domingo has spoken openly about learning to understand his father's experiences and appreciating the cultural heritage he inherited through him. His stepfather. After his parents separated, his mother remarried. His stepfather became an important presence in the household and helped provide stability during Colman's formative years. The family emphasized discipline, respect, and strong family bonds. Siblings. Colman grew up with 3 siblings. As the third of 4 children, he learned early how to navigate family dynamics, build relationships, and develop independence. He has often described his family as supportive and protective. His siblings played important roles throughout his childhood and helped shape his character and confidence. Education. Journalism before acting. One of the most surprising facts about Colman Domingo is that he did not initially pursue acting as a career. He attended Overbrook High School in Philadelphia, where he was known as an intelligent and creative student. After graduating, he enrolled at Temple University. At Temple University, Domingo studied journalism. At the time, he imagined a future involving communication, writing, and storytelling rather than acting. However, journalism helped him develop skills that would later prove invaluable. Research, observation, writing, interviewing, understanding human behavior. These abilities eventually became powerful tools in his work as an actor and playwright. Sometimes life prepares us for our destiny long before we recognize it. For Domingo, journalism became an unexpected stepping stone toward a career in the arts. Discovering acting. After college, Domingo moved to San Francisco. The move would change his life forever. While living there, he attended a theater performance that sparked something inside him. For the first time, he saw acting not merely as entertainment but as a meaningful form of storytelling. The experience inspired him to pursue theater seriously. Without formal conservatory training, Domingo began learning through experience. He immersed himself in local theater productions, workshops, and acting opportunities. Every performance became a classroom. Every role became a lesson. Slowly but steadily, he built his reputation as a talented performer. Theater career, building a foundation. Long before Hollywood discovered him, theater audiences already knew his talent. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Domingo worked extensively in stage productions across the United States. His performances earned praise for their emotional depth, intelligence, and authenticity. He eventually reached Broadway, appearing in acclaimed productions including Passing Strange, The Scottsboro Boys, Chicago. But Domingo wasn't content with acting alone. He also became an accomplished playwright. His plays explored themes of identity, race, family, love, and social justice. As a writer, he developed a distinctive voice that blended humor, humanity, and emotional honesty. Film and television career, early screen roles. Like many actors, Domingo spent years appearing in smaller film and television roles. These appearances helped him gain experience and industry recognition, even though mainstream fame remained elusive. He appeared in numerous television series and independent films, steadily building an impressive resume. Breakthrough, Fear the Walking Dead. A major turning point arrived when he was cast as Victor Strand in the television series Fear the Walking Dead. Victor Strand quickly became one of the show's most compelling and popular characters. Sophisticated, unpredictable, intelligent, and charismatic, Strand allowed Domingo to showcase his extraordinary range as an actor. The role introduced him to millions of viewers worldwide. For many fans, this was their first glimpse of the talent theater audiences had admired for years. Euphoria and critical acclaim. If Fear the Walking Dead expanded his audience, Euphoria elevated him into a new category of performer. In the hit HBO series Euphoria, Domingo portrayed Ali Muhammad, a recovering addict and mentor who becomes a guiding figure for several young characters. His performance was powerful, compassionate, and deeply moving. Critics praised his ability to bring wisdom, vulnerability, and humanity to the role. The performance earned him major industry recognition, including an Emmy Award. Suddenly, Colman Domingo was no longer simply a respected actor. He was one of the most acclaimed actors working in television. Oscar-nominated stardom. After decades of dedication, Hollywood's highest honors finally arrived. In 2023, Domingo starred as civil rights strategist Bayard Rustin. In the film Rustin, his performance was transformative. Critics praised his emotional depth, charisma, and ability to capture Rustin's complexity. The role earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Soon afterward, his work in Sing Sing brought further acclaim and another Academy Award nomination. After decades of persistence, Colman Domingo had become one of the most celebrated actors of his generation. Relationships, marriage, and personal life. Behind the successful career is one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories. Meeting Raul Domingo. In 2005, Colman met his future husband, Raul Domingo. The story sounds almost unbelievable. The two briefly noticed each other near a pharmacy in California but did not speak. Later, through a Craigslist Missed Connections post, they found one another again. What began as chance quickly developed into something much deeper. Their connection was immediate. Friendship became romance. Romance became partnership. Partnership became lifelong commitment. Marriage. After nearly a decade together, Colman and Raul married in 2014. Their relationship has become admired throughout the entertainment industry because of its stability, authenticity, and mutual support. The couple frequently collaborate creatively and support one another's professional ambitions. Children. As of 2026, Colman Domingo and Raul Domingo do not have children. They have largely focused on their marriage, creative projects, travel, and artistic collaborations. Legacy and impact. Colman Domingo's legacy extends far beyond acting. He represents perseverance in an industry that often rewards quick success. He represents artistic excellence achieved through years of dedication. He represents visibility and representation for Black artists and LGBTQ+ communities. He represents the belief that dreams have no expiration date. His journey sends a powerful message. Success does not always arrive when you expect it. Sometimes it arrives after years of struggle. Sometimes it arrives after countless setbacks. Sometimes it arrives when you are finally ready for it. From a curious boy growing up in Philadelphia to an Oscar-nominated actor admired around the world, Colman Domingo has built a career defined by talent, integrity, and persistence. And that may become his greatest legacy of all, proving that greatness is not about how quickly you rise, but how steadfastly you keep moving forward when nobody is watching.